Diana from Adirondack Girl at Heart. I teach vintage and antique lovers how to create successful antique businesses. One of the ways I do that is through these videos. Today I'm going to be focusing on Farmhouse, and I have some amazing Farmhouse finds for you. I'm going to start with a basket that I have down here. This amazing wicker rattan picnic basket. It's got these great swing handles and then a lid on the top that is attached in the back. And there's a look at the bottom. I paid $5 for it at an estate sale, and I'm going to price it at about $40. $40 to $45. I think it's worth that, don't you? Picked up this amazing string, great for actually using for its purpose, right? But also as part of a farmhouse decor. And it was also $5, but I got it for half off, so for $2.50. And I will price it at about $25 to $28. And look at this amazing nest. I'm sure somebody knows the bird that made this. I do love to sell natural items like this and lichen and driftwood and shells. I think that those natural elements make great farmhouse decor. It was $1 at a garage sale, and I will price it at about $20. Chalkboards like this one also make great farmhouse decor. It cost $2 at a garage sale, and it should bring about $15. It is signed down here. It says made in Portugal, which is interesting. So this is really a vintage chalkboard, but it fits in great with farmhouse. Picked up a couple of rulers that I always like to have on hand. These sell for about $3 to $4. These are they were put out by the Coca-Cola bottling company. Very common. The good rule, do unto others what you would have them do unto you. I also love nice old wooden spoons like these two. They were 50 cents each, and they should sell for about $5 each. I'll give them a nice upgrade with some of my wood salve, which I have the recipe for on my website, and I will link that down below. This, I'm fairly certain this is a rolling pin. Is it an Italian rolling pin? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. It was $1, and it will also get some wood salve, which will really liven it up. And so I'm thinking $10 to $12. Then here's the last wooden piece that I have. This is a measure. It is signed Wilton, New Hampshire on the inside. Nice old bottom. It was half off of 10, so I got it for $5, and I really would love to keep it, but I probably won't. Price it around $30, $35, somewhere in that range. Now I picked up a couple of linens recently. I paid quite a lot for this piece. It's linen, got this great kind of grain sack look. It's folded in half, so it's a perfect runner, definitely vintage or antique. I did pay $7, like I said, for it, because I think I'm going to keep it for my own kitchen table. But if I weren't going to keep it, I would put it on Etsy for about $35, I think. The next pieces I'm super excited about. These are cotton towels, and so there were 50 cents for each of these, but once I got home I realized that there's actually 2 towels in each little bundle. So this is the size. Look at that. They each have a little cotton loop at the end that you would put that around a knob on a cupboard door. These I will also sell on Etsy. I sell quite a few towels. I'm gonna say I'll sell them in pair, so probably right around $20. 20 or 22 or $25 for the pair. Now I have some transferware to show you. Blue and white is still very popular with decorators. So even though transferware in general is not a huge seller right now, especially if you're talking about sets of dishes, dinnerware, but this platter was $2 at a thrift store, and it's signed Blue Danube, which is another name for the pattern. This is a newer piece, but it should sell for about $20 to $25. Now here's an older platter, just a gorgeous design called Vine and Wheat, and this is by the Booth Pottery in Staffordshire, England. I got this platter for $3. There's the mark on the back. They made a lot of ironstone, which, by the way, I have a video coming up that's exclusively ironstone and restaurantware. That'll be a great video. I also have a video about transferware and an article on my website along with a price guide. So I'll link to those down below. This should sell for about $30 to $35. Here's a little bowl that I picked up, obviously for 50 cents. It's the Vista pattern, one of my favorites from Mason's, another Staffordshire pottery in England. This isn't an old piece, although it is an old pattern. It says dishwasher safe. Oh no, this one says permanent detergent proof. Not a huge seller, but I couldn't pass it up for 50 cents, right? So it should sell for about $4 or $5. And here is, this is Spode cup and saucer. Isn't that beautiful? So there are Spode collectors out there. This is also newer. It's called Delamere Bouquet by Spode. Here's the mark on the back. That's a newer mark. This might have sold at TJ Maxx or something like that. And I got it for $1, and it should sell for about $10 to $12. And here is the last piece of transferware. This I picked up at the Violet Festival in a small Adirondack town. Dodgeville, I think is how, or maybe Dodgeville is how it's pronounced. They had a town-wide garage sale and a big, huge craft fair and all kinds of things going on, an art show, and it was so fun. And this was $1. Yes, it is a chamber pot. So not so thrilled with chamber pots, but it's in perfect condition. So beautiful, this pink or red transferware, and would make a great planter, right? Somebody's gonna want that. So because it's a chamber pot, I'll price it a little bit lower, in somewhere in the $25 to $28 range. I also picked up a couple of pieces of enamelware. This set of 4 little cups, I'm gonna call them camping cups, probably dating to like the 1960s or 70s, and they were $1 for this set, and there are 4 of them, and I will price them at about $12 to $15 for that set. And then I picked up this piece, not old, right? This color combination of red and blue gives away the fact that it is newer. Also, it's in perfect condition. Any old enamelware is going to have some sort of like maybe scratches on the surface or a ding or two somewhere, and typically it would be lined with white enamel. In any event, this piece was $1. I didn't pass it up, and it should sell for about $12. People who collect enamelware, this doesn't bother them that it's newer. It could fill out a collection nicely. Here's a cast iron rooster napkin holder. So cute. I've had a couple of these in the past, not signed or anything, probably from the 60s or the 70s, and should sell for about $15 to $18. A couple of little ceramics. This is a piece of Quimper. I never know if I pronounced that correctly. Quimper. That's French ceramics, and I am planning on doing a little video on it after I get the pronunciation down. It was $1 for that piece, worth about 10 or 12. And then a nice little crock. It is not signed, was $1, and it should sell for about 15 to 18. Hoosier jar. These jars that have this bead of glass around the middle are often Hoosier jars. You can tell from that, and also the panels here, and then very similar aluminum lid that is often not in great shape. This one's in pretty good shape. I paid $2.50 for it because it is a definite seller. They always sell $10 to $12 this size, and then there are larger sizes also. Here's a cute little lantern, newer brass with a glass hurricane, but wow, just such a cute farmhouse style piece. It was $1, and it should sell for about 15 to 18. I think a tea light would fit in there perfectly. And then the last piece I have for you today is such a fun find. It's this small 2-cup measure with a nice embossing there, and these ribs right here, and then of course the original egg beater on the top with a wooden handle. I am just in love with this piece. I paid $5 for it. It should sell for about $35 to $40. And that's it for my farmhouse finds for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up, if you'd subscribe to my channel. Check out some of the links down below for articles on my website. I know you'll love them. And as always, happy hunting.